everybody, and welcome back to another Exiled RC review video. As you can see here, I have a tugboat. It is the Aquacraft Atlantic tugboat. I basically bought this thing to rescue the Super V when it flips over. I've actually had it in the water more than I have had the Super V. Basically because it is a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. First off, I think I might go over some of the features with it. It runs on this thing here. It's 75 megahertz thing radio that it runs on. Basically, yeah, I've had no issues with the radio. It does a really good job. The antenna here is supposed to be, I think, a bit longer, and I've cut it shorter, and it still has no range issues. I've had it quite a way out, and there's been nothing. I've had it in pretty bad weather, and the boat's done fine. The reception on the radio's done fine. It's been pretty good that way. What else we got here? Well, obviously, besides all the details, it's got everything. It's not based on any true tugboat that I know of. I think some people said it's been based on a Russian tugboat. Well, I'm not too sure on that. What else is it? Yeah, all these features, like these tires that are on the side here, they are actually, if you can see it, real rubber. And so all these little foam blocks, they're real sort of foam rubber. And this front one here is a foam as well, a foam rubbery thing. So it actually has real foam rubber stoppers. The lights on here actually work. I'll see if I can show you this top one. See if you can see it. It flicks on and off. Alright, that's a really cool feature. It actually has green for your starboard and port for your red for your port side. What else we got? It has a, let's see if I can show you this. See what I can do here to show you this. Bring it down for a minute. It has got a brass prop, which is really cool. And what else? What else? Just trying to show you what I can see at the moment without having to look it all up. Well, none of the features work on it. The anchor stuff, it's all aesthetic. It's not working in any way. This thing here holds pretty well. I've actually used that to tow a tow line catch and hook system to try and bring the Super V in, which didn't work too well. I've now come up with another system that uses the pool noodles and some pipes, and that works a lot better. It's a lot more accurate. Obviously, you can just run straight into the boat and grab it and bring it in. In the back here, we have a rear hatch. Get used to sit still. And all this rear hatch does is it lifts off. You have some safety foam stuff in there, and it's just basically the servo arm on the rudder itself with a servo rod runs straight through to the servo itself. You do have to watch the servo, the actual rudder area there for water coming in. Not a huge big deal when you're running stock sort of standard batteries, but if you add more ballast to it or bigger batteries, it can become a bit of a problem, I've been told, as it puts more pressure obviously in through the water. To open it here, we just pull this hatch back, lift it up, pull it forward, and there we go. See if I can do this without killing something. Okay, back inside again we go. The motor is a 50, or was it 550 can motor, brushed motor, an SX100 servo. What else have we got? We have a receiver that just runs your standard radio here. It's waterproof with an Aquacraft balloon. The speed controller I'm using here isn't the stock one. It's a Traxxas XL5. The reason being is the stock one, if you're running in full power, it goes well, but as soon as you hit reverse, the reverse is pathetic. It did not, even on the still water, it barely moved the boat backwards even when it was just sitting still. It was pretty bad. People kept saying you have to trim it on the radio to do it right. It was not that. It is the speed control doing it. It just doesn't have the reverse. So I changed it for that. Kind of wish I went with an Axial AE2 speed controller now, because with these, obviously it's like a race-based car speed controller, and that when you go into, obviously when you hit reverse, when you're first going forward, it actually just puts it into a brake mode. It only puts brakes on, which doesn't put it in reverse, so you've got to be quite quick and do it like that to get it to hit reverse if you're in trouble running in towards something. But if you know what's there, you normally keep a pretty good eye on it. So there's no switch there anymore. That's where the switch was. This is your switch for your lights. There's all that. It has a lot of foam in here, so if you do spring a leak, it's still going to float till you get it back. What else have we got? Oh yes, the battery. I'm running that, just a 7-cell Venom battery with it. It can run 6-cell. I've also been told from a lot of people who read online that some people are putting in those huge gel cell 12-volt batteries. I don't know if they're changing electronic inside. I've been told no, but it helps with ballast, and a lot of people like it sitting lower. I'm really not for that. Other than that, you can see how it's featured and everything, so that's all good. Whoops. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you like the review, and just subscribe, like, or whatever you want to do, and I'll talk to you later.